I know you are the one who is still adding the Google Leads to Pipedrive manually. So it's time for a change. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to add Google Ads leads to Pipedrive. So over here I am also running a business just like you, and I also use Google Ads to get more leads for my own business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Google Ads, I want to create a new person in Pipedrive using the same details. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Google Ads and Pipedrive. And we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between Google Ads and Pipedrive. So to do this, I'm going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect. But before we move on further and create this automation, I'll show you something very helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. So let's go back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and right now our Navratri sale is going on. So if you wish to purchase Pabbly Connect for a one-time price, today is a great day, and today you're going to get it at a very good price. And now let's move on further. Over here we have two options on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. But I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on this button which says sign in. Now it is opening all Pabbly apps. So you have to go towards this Pabbly Connect and click on this access now given under Pabbly Connect. And now it is going to open the dashboard of your Pabbly Connect's account. After you open this dashboard, you have to go towards this create workflow and select the workflow builder. So you have two options, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want to try it and test it setup. So you can use anyone from this. I'm going to use this new workflow builder. So let's go on the select of the new workflow builder. Now we have to enter the workflow name and select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So on my dashboard you can see multiple folders in which I save my workflows. If you also want to create a one, you go on this create workflow button and create your own. Now after entering this workflow name and selecting the folder, let's click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button. For the trigger application, we have to search for Google Ads. So let's search for Google Ads and select it. For the event, we have to select it as lead form entry and click on this connect. Now it is giving me a web URL using which we're going to create a connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect. So let's copy this web URL and open our Google Ads. So as you can see that I am creating a test campaign where I've added this lead form. I've selected the details like the name, email, phone and the company name. It depends upon you how your lead form will look like. So now what you have to do is you have to scroll in this lead form and go towards this lead delivery options, and you have to paste the web URL over here, enter a key and then click on this send test data. And once you click on this send test data, it is saying test data sent. So with this we have successfully did the test submission, and over here Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. And as you can see, Pabbly has captured the response, and with this we have created a connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect. So as you can see, the response we have captured has the dummy details. Like for the company name, we have received this as the company name, which is company name itself. So yes, what happens is that I am running a test campaign, like my campaign is not in live mode. But if you are running a live campaign, automatically you're going to capture the lead details once you add the web URL in your campaign. And once you capture the lead details, you're going to receive receive the webhook response and your workflow is going to get triggered. Further, you can add these details in your Pipedrive by clicking on this add new action step. For the action application, you have to search for Pipedrive and select Pipedrive. For the event, you have to select create a person and click on this connect. Now, in order to create a connection between Pipedrive and Pabbly Connect, you have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you've already created this connection, go on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and it is asking for the token. And to get this token, we have to open our Pipedrive account, go on the profile picture, personal preferences, and then API. And we're going to see that this is the personal API tokens. We have to copy this token and then we have to paste it right over here in our workflow. And once we paste this, we have to click on this button which says save. And once we click on this save, with this we have connected Pipedrive with Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to enter these details one by one so that we can add these details into Pipedrive as a new person. So let's enter the name, but we are not going to enter the name manually by typing it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So that's the reason why we do mapping, so that our workflow can run in real time. So one by one I'm going to map the details, but we are only going to map the details which are required or the details which we have of our lead. Like I've mapped this name, phone, email address and selected the label. If you wish, you can definitely enter the rest of the details too, but you have to keep in mind that you only have to map this string value. After mapping all of these details, you have to click on this save and send test request, and you're going to see we have received the positive response that we have successfully created a new person in Pipedrive. So let's open the Pipedrive and you're going to see a new person has been created. You're going to see the same name, same email address and the same phone number, with the help of which we received the test submission. And yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. Now whenever we are going to receive a new lead from Google Ads, automatically a new person will be created in my Pipedrive. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back in again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.